Hey guys, Hot Rod Reverend here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. We're going to take a break from the garage today and show you how to brine a turkey. Over the holidays, one of the favorite parts of what we do as a family is either smoking, deep frying, or roasting a turkey. And the best way to keep your turkey moist is to put it in a brine for about 24 hours before you cook it. So let's look at the ingredients we have laid out here today. First of all, we have 1 full cup of table salt, 1 cup of brown sugar. Doesn't matter if it's dark or light brown sugar, that's fine. We also have several bay leaves, and we'll use those. It doesn't really matter, so there's 5, 6, 7, something like that, 8, you just use your judgment. We've also got several crushed cloves of garlic. This is really good, it gives your turkey a really nice flavor. We've got 2 tablespoons of black pepper. We've also got a full tablespoon of nutmeg, a tablespoon of cloves, and then we've also got a tablespoon of allspice as well. Over here, just some more aromatics we're going to be using. We've got rosemary, a bunch of thyme, and then we've also got a bunch of parsley. And then we've also got a couple of oranges that we're going to squeeze into the pot of boiling water here in just a minute. And we've got a couple of halves of onion here that we sliced up and ready to go. So let's get over to our water. Okay, so what I've got on the stove, I've got 1.5 gallons of water. I brought it to a boil. We'll take the lid off here. And we're going to start with our salt. That'll be our first ingredient. And since the water's boiling, we really don't have to stir anything. We'll just dump this in and let the heat continue to go here. Brown sugar. Go with our bay leaves. Put those in. We got our cloves of garlic. Black pepper, nutmeg, that's our hidden ingredient right there. That's the special kick. Cloves, our allspice. What we're going to do too, we're going to take our oranges and we're going to go ahead and juice them. So I want to juice the oranges before we drop them into the brine. It's important to remember while this is boiling, the longer that you let all of the ingredients boil and really kind of cook and come together in the brine, the stronger your brine's going to be. So keep that in mind. Really just want to put all these ingredients in here. We'll go ahead and put our parsley, our thyme, and our rosemary. Put all that in, and then we'll give this just a little bit of a stir. Doesn't really need a whole lot. And I can smell that turkey now. Boy, it smells great. So we're going to let this boil for another 3 or 4 minutes, and then we'll take it off the stove and let it cool. Okay, our brine's been boiling for about, 4 or 5 minutes or so. So we're going to go ahead and take it off the heat and open this up and let you take a look at this here. Boy, it does smell good. You've got all these great aromatics in here. We'll just stir it just a little bit. Man, that smells great. Now, I am the Hot Rod Reverend. I like doing things fast. Normally what we would do is we would take this off and we'd let it cool, and probably overnight, something like that, a long time in the refrigerator, or maybe even put the lid on it, take it outdoors if it's during a cold season, all that kind of thing. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and add some ice to cool this down. Remember, we got 1.5 gallons. We're probably going to add another gallon, maybe 1.5 gallons more of water, but we'll go ahead and put some ice and bring this back down to room temperature. Very important that when you brine your turkey, you don't cook your turkey. The brine has to be at room temperature or a little cooler when you do brine your turkey for a 24-hour period. So let's go ahead and put some ice in here just to cool down this boiling water. And we'll just put it in here and stir this around. Okay, while things are cooling off on the stove, we're going to go ahead and get set up with our 5-gallon bucket. Let me show you a little pro tip. Okay, I've got a clean bucket, and that's fine, but the best thing I like to do is get a trash bag, line the 5-gallon bucket with the trash bag, put the turkey in and the brine, close the trash bag up, works very well. Okay, we're all set up. Let's go grab a turkey. Okay, for turkey size, we've got 22 pounds right here. This can go back and forth either way. Gallon and a half. If you need to put 2 gallons together, you do the math on a 5-gallon bucket, you're going to be right there. So if you need to put a little bit more water into your brine, don't worry about that. It's strong enough. It's going to be just fine. All right, so we got our turkey, and we're going to go ahead and open it up. Now, if you got a frozen turkey, don't forget, this thing will be really juicy. All the ice melted and all of that. You may want to keep a little tub like I've got over here to collect all your trash and everything you're going to throw away so you don't make a mess in the kitchen. Take that outside later on. But of course, you also want to grab everything out of the turkey. This is very important. I've seen people roast their turkey with the bag in there, with the neck in there and everything else. Make sure you grab everything out of the gizzards, all that stuff. Anything in there that's extra. You can see the neck right here. There we go. And some people like to put this in the brine and cook the neck. That's fine. You're more than welcome to do that. And then what we're going to do is just basically rinse this down. Let's go ahead and do that. Of course, it's not going to matter much. You say, do you have to pat the turkey dry? This is not the step where you need to do so, because we're going to put it in that brine, and we should be pretty good. Make sure you rinse off all the cavities and everything else. I do like to cut off some of the extra skin if I don't need it. All right, so we're right in our bucket here, and we're going to go ahead and take the turkey. It really doesn't matter if you set it right side up, upside down, all that kind of thing. Not a problem. But we'll go ahead and put this thing in there. There we go. All right, next thing we'll do is we'll take this out to the garage to put the brine in the bucket. I don't want to spill anything in Mama's kitchen. All right, pretty good here. Get that covered, and then go ahead and take the bag. Just seal it up real quick. Put this in the refrigerator or in a pretty cold place. Keep it cool overnight. Of course, make sure you got enough room ahead of time to put this thing in there. And it just barely fits. And of course, that trash bag, if you got other things in your refrigerator, a trash bag will help keep all the aroma in the brine and not in your refrigerator. All right, guys, we'll give that about 24 hours or so, maybe a little bit less than that. And we'll take it out Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, and we'll go ahead and roast this turkey. Okay, it's been in the brine 24 hours. We'll put it in a little roaster oven here, and we'll get it going. Okay, guys, the turkey's been in the roast here for a couple of hours. The peg has popped. We're going to open it up and cut into this thing. Some of you may be wondering, why use a roaster oven when you have a regular oven? Saves the space for the regular oven for things like mashed potatoes, if you're going to bake them, if you're green bean casserole, pie, whatever you're going to put in there. And this makes it a whole lot simpler. It doesn't brown the turkey very good, but it does a great job in roasting the turkey. So let's get into it, see what we have here. This thing will really hold the steam and the moisture, so it does a good job with that. Keep that turkey nice and moist. All right, it's popped out, so suck her out of here. And we'll just kind of trim over here. You can really smell that all the aromatics that we had in our brine are really Really is good. Pull a piece off right here. Now for the big reveal. This white meat is very moist, and man, it smells very good. You can get a hint of the rosemary and the thyme, a little bit of garlic, but the meat smells good, it looks good. And it tastes divine. That is a great brine. Drop a comment down below if you use this brine. Let me know how it went for you. And we'll be back in the garage for too long. See ya.